Hello, friends. This is Coltrane back with Dragon Age Inquisition, and we're here in Skyhold again. I'm going to see if there's any missions at the War Council table to pick up. I actually don't remember a lot from the last session, beyond the stuff with Cassandra and Kaer Oswin. Um, and so I plan to go check those out and then talk to like other folks around town to see around Skyhold to see if there's any other big story cutscenes coming my way, and then head on to Storm Coast if not. How's it going, Josephine? Ooh, cutscene.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilyets' fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montilyets have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Holy shit. I'm not giving you a loan.
I
Wow.
had no idea your family situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
But you're not actually poor.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Yeah, any way I can help
Is there
would be
anything
good
I
for
can
this.
do?
I'd almost solved their problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montilyets as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
So someone's got beef with them specifically. Who got that trouble? Was this an attack on us? Who did it? Yeah, who
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 hates
cares
the
that much?
Montilyets enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
Like, to give him status?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it takes to get to the bottom of this. I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind.
unless the
I
Comte is the
must
person
know
who
killed
actually
my
like
couriers just to harm my family.
who actually did this, which is what I'm initially suspecting at least. Of somewhat fallen fortune, meet with Josephine and Valerio. Is this going to be a Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And here we are. Hello, Josephine. So we're in Valerio here.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lead the way.
I'm not optimistic about this not ending in killing the Comte, but we'll see. Swanky place. Looking nice. Oh, I love those Orlesian masks and headdresses that look like they have little logs on top of their head. I love it.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Yeah, let's be diplomatic
We
to start.
appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montilyets' servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilyets trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years
Oh,
ago.
and the contract is
Indeed.
still valid?
But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The
Freaking
Duparquets
Orlais.
were our rivals. They drove the Montilyets from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
So, yeah, I don't think it matters that the contract's ancient. We have to kill them. What's the plan? Because I don't want to say we have to kill them because, like, it feels like there's more in play here.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Duparquets still have descendants under the common branch.
So they can stop
If we
it.
elevate them to nobility, a Duparquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilyet. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
Oh, are you part of them or something?
But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Yeah.
Does Comte Poivert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilyets' messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
The House of Repose has some nerve sending a killer to greet us.
Hardly anyone in the League isn't trained for this, Inquisitor. The contract on Lady Montilyets' life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
Frigging Orlais.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Oh. I mean, in that case... Well, what's that? Attack the assassin, let the Comte go unharmed. Why the warning? Is it just courtesy?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Like, again, this is one where I'm tempted to go ahead and kill him, but I don't know. I feel like there's more at play here, like that I am not understanding about how things work, and that there could be unintended backlash to killing him. Like that, if I kill him, then it would be such an offense that, like, no way the Duparquets would not, like, nothing they do would be able to revoke it. That it would be a contract put out by the Guild of Repose themselves. So yeah, you can leave.
Go, then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we'll never meet again.
Well,
And like
I
that-
didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
What's that line? It's just saying how to
Hear
get out?
something?
Oh,
Oh, is that the
goodness.
actual Comte?
Comte Poivert, is that you?
Tell me he's in the closet.
Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then?
Affirmative muffled yelling. Pleased muffled yelling. Bless this game. Crying.
Please tell
Oh, who's
Lord
this?
Dorian that I can't get him an invitation to the Wintersun Ball in Leeds. He won't be surprised. He said it would probably be beyond you. It's not beyond me, it's... Tell him I'll try.
Dorian is such a manipulative asshole, and I absolutely love him. One of my favorite characters.
Sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Yeah.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
This is a
Still
100-year-old
shouldn't have
contract.
slipped past me. I've tracked down the last du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
I mean, I don't know if this is like a fake choice or a real choice right now. I mean, I kind of am with Josephine on this. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time believing that, like, physically sneaking in there and destroying the contract would be enough, but maybe. I mean, I guess this is an area where Liliana would probably know more about how the assassins work and what their obligations are than I do, and probably than Josephine. So yeah, let's go with it.
Destroying the original contract will satisfy the guild. I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the du Paraquets will solve this.
What if we race? Whoever gets there first wins.
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Destroying House of Repose's contract operation available. Yeah, Josephine's talking and the operation comes into my UI. Speak with Oh, okay. Dispatch Liliana's assassins or speak with her about the next move. Huh. Huh. So, I mean, mechanically, I'll be honest, I don't mechanically think there's going to be a difference. I don't think if I make the wrong choice that Josephine will be assassinated. Maybe it could result in her, like, never getting her family back. That's a possibility, at least. Like, that her, like... I don't know, I'm worried about pissing off the assassins, I'll be honest. Let's talk to Josephine.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Why did the du Paraquets hate the Montilyets so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
There's not much more beyond what I mentioned before. A Montilyet and a du Paraquet fell in love. A young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the du Paraquets' descendants hold no grudges.
Unless they do. Yeah, how do you know that?
What if the du Paraquets refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the du Paraquets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us.
So they
It will
say.
be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
Oh, well, actually that does help.
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
There won't be farmers at the time.
Perfectly legal. In Val Royaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
I believe
These
that.
assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite?
Well, you saw they were just...
Breaking one's public oath or bond implies a certain poverty in Orlais. A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be shameful.
Okay, yeah, what's our next move?
You said
Where
I'd
do we
have
go?
to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets operation available. Good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go this route. I feel like the chance of... And this is me, like, imagining... Because I think if I do the Liliana assassination mission, I think it'll go fine. But I think... Oh, that's cool. That's Shadow. I think the chance of something... I don't know, like, if the written word is the bond, I can't imagine just tearing up the paper it's written on would satisfy the guild. I have a really hard time believing that. And if any of you are fans of the show Angel, there's a specific scene in Season 5. I won't go into too much detail, but a specific scene in Season 5 between Wesley and... I was going to say Liliana. Between Wesley and Lila that I'm thinking of that you might... One of my favorite scenes in the show that comes to mind. Or the end of Season 4, I think. Anyway, yeah, I think it's probably in Orlais. Here we are. So 2 operations. Destroying House of Repose's contract. Let's just read this. Liliana wants to send her spies to find the contract on Josephine's life. With the destruction of the physical contract, the House of Repose will have no reason to keep sending assassins after her. Infiltrating the House of Repose, however, will take time and possibly several lives. Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets. Making the Du Paraquet nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot on Josephine's life. The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess Dion is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover, Ellerly. Mage went missing after the Mage Templar War erupted. Josephine. Ellerly stood for the Old Circle Order. I'll see if any of the Loyalists gave him shelter. Liliana. Their love affair was hardly secret. I will see if anyone marked where this missing mage went. Cullen. It's been a while, but we can have search parties comb the area where he was last spotted. That seems the worst option. Let's go with Liliana here.
Inquisitor.
And so that takes away the assassination quest. Interesting. Okay. So I'm actually back here. I didn't really see anything back in Skyhold that was... I didn't take a huge look. I actually remembered, kind of after I started looking, that I'd been here before. That I rather... I think I talked to most of the people last time. I think Josephine was the only person I really missed. But I'm here back in Solacin, because I forgot to actually loot the coffins. Is there some kind of cold resistance? Nice little boost there. And this is the thing I can't really open yet. It requires more shards than I'm carrying. But I just, when I was last here, I forgot to loot them. Or I decided not to for reasons that didn't make sense in hindsight. And so I might as well get them now. So we got the Spirit one last time. Cold one. And now fire. Mother... Okay, so nice little boost. Alright, find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets. Letter to Countess Dion. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war interrupted between the Apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash on my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellerly. Nice. Let's see what... I assume this progresses talk to Josephine.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these deux paraquets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Arrange your favor for Judge Ald at the war table. Getting a judge's favor. Okay. So this is going to be a little serious of these things. I am okay with that. It's an interesting problem. I mean, it's something where I know World of Warcraft used this War Council mission table thing, and it was fine at first and quickly got backlash because players felt like they were just sending other people out to do cool stuff and you were just sitting at home. And I feel a little bit of the same thing. Like, I wish I was kind of the one who was going to talk to the judge and doing all this stuff, but I don't know, they have a lot of stories to tell, so maybe they don't have time for that sort of thing. Where is that? Then here? There it is. Oh, sorry about that. Getting a judge's favor. Inquisitor, we must have an Orlesian judge sign papers formally requesting we elevate the deux paraquets into nobility. I've approached Judge Ald, who requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the Frostbacks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider, as big as a horse, the judge was telling me. Ugh. Lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold. He would like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. Josephine, why would you seek that out? Commander has finally found some soldiers so he can spare to accompany Judge Ald's hunting party. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a Cullen thing, but basically is.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Okay. I'm at 10 out of 75 inventory. Got my party all set for the next whatever we do. And the mission came in. So let's check out them. Wait, did I see Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sorry about this. Super sorry. Okay. Speak with Countess Dion in Valeria. Okay, so there actually was something else to do. I thought the mission was everything. So after we turn this in, we're going to go and check in with Countess Dion in Valrio. It looks like we give her the news directly about her found lover. This should be... Oh, wait, no, this was the judge thing. Inquisitor. Judge Ald has been eaten by the creature. No, Judge Ald has signed the papers we need to present the deux paraquets as nobility again. There is now only one step left. A royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have the chance. Have a chance. The judge passes on his compliments, by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvelous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The infirmary assures me the injured will make a full recovery. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. Alright.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these deux paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Okay, speak with Minister Belize at party operation available. Like, that doesn't feel like it needs to be an operation. Like, can't we just go talk to her? Can't we go to the party? Alright, here we go. Ambassador Montilyets, forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I have just ridden from the trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be easier, cough cough, if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble fetes. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. With deep regard, Marquis Wiscott. Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend his party. I'll arrange one. Okay.
Inquisitor.
See you in a bit. But actually, no, there is something else we get to do. So I'm going to head over to Orlais and deliver the news of the found lover.
Expertly slumped, my lad.
I'd have commanded more attention for less of a cause.
What? I don't know what they just stumbled into, but let's talk to this person.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. You must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any news from this house?
Yeah, your lover's safe. What was that? What was that little yellow blast there? Was that just saying that something will happen, like, as a result of this choice? Maybe.
Here's a letter from Ellerly. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellerly. Oh, bless you. The Dions will sponsor the Duparakets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word.
Hell yes.
Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellerly's words. Make her keep you.
And you. And yeah, now we're just waiting on the war table for the Belize thing. For Belize.
The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Help, let me talk to her. I can't, no button I press works. There we go. Whew. Oh my god. So, I think this locks it in. So, yeah, I wasn't recording just because I was kind of waiting for the thing to come in when I walked over here, and there was a dead body here. And so, yeah, the assassins have been here. What more guards are doing? They're clearly professionals. Yeah, who did they kill, though? Did they kill a decoy or something?
Let's not underestimate the League of Professional Murderers.
It won't happen again, Your Worship.
Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life.
Ah, okay.
I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets
we're working on it.
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete
Yeah,
run
no,
by
we-
the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Yeah, we're working on it. Okay. That is pretty sweet. I should have, so I guess I was supposed to have gone to Orlais first and then come back and seen the dead body and seen the attempt and then get the thing. Okay. Well, now I know. Alright, so here we are. The report is ready, it looks like. I have Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquise's party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the Du Paraquets' return to nobility. It's the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. Here we go. Bye. Oh, they even got one of the heads from the desert.
Thank
One
you
of the heads
for
from the
seeing
Forbidden
me in
Oasis.
private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Yeah, I figured you'd do that. Let's do the real politic thing.
Surely even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you
Love that mask.
possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
I won't kill you. Valuable information, Inquisition army. I'm not going to do that. Connections beyond Orlais, maybe?
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps.
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montilyets aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock.
Okay, Slytherin.
Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparakets into lordship.
Okay. We did the thing. One of those options probably resulted in combat. I'm guessing that's why. Maybe one of the options was like, just, I don't know, because I said so, and she says, well, I have guards, and we kill the guards, and then she does it. But I feel like Josephine would want us to go the peaceful route as much as possible. For practical reasons, not for moral reasons.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. And we're heading back to Valrayo. What's this? Difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for propriety and the general dressing of the bazaar, I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict pitting brother against sister, not just outright war pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three as the sky is wounded for all to see. All we know of our world is threatened, along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notation, I ask that the writs of losses and missing remain. That the citizens, however indirectly, be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of hopefully living, and with them their criticisms of how they've been told or not told. For while I have no doubt as we or legions will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release. There must be grief, there must be mourning. If we do not allow this simple expression, we risk a greater outburst. Composure, Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let this simple expression stand, written by Captain Albion or Legion Guards Summer Bazaar. Yeah, were there people pushing back saying that it was like uncouth to put the names of the dead to post them? Maybe.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Oh, hell yes. That's nice of them.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you are endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian courts. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
I didn't know that. No, I did not know that.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word.
Is this going to be
I
Liliana?
was terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs.
Oh, no.
The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
I mean, you did the right thing, except I don't know if I think I'm going to go with
You've
something more
drawn a
neutral.
clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
You're too soft-hearted for this. No one merciful. We don't know that. I mean, that's who she grew into.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
And God knows how many hundreds of bandits and soldiers and fanatics that I've ended up killing, so it's all good. Yeah, you saved your family.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyets, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
I wonder if we'll go there in this game. Probably not. So, anything new here?
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility.
No, that's it.
They will
So,
present
yeah, I'm going to
another
call it
time.
for here. Yeah, that's it for now. We helped Josephine save the House of Montilyets, and that will be enough for the moment. And next time, I know I've said this for a few sessions. Next time, I think I'm done with all this here. I'm going to be starting in the Storm Coast. So I will see you later. Bye bye.